Why is it going down so slowly? What is happening? Hello YouTube, welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Azusa Lost But Seeking in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing Azusa and just playing a ton of lands and just killing the opponent with all that ramp. We have a Field of the Dead in here, and that is the reason why I play so many like bad lands, just because their colorless come into play untapped and have some utility step around on that. You see a 99 split on the snow versus non-snow forest, because it's usually not a problem to get at least one non-snow forest onto the battlefield, but I run a higher amount of snow-covered forest because I am playing a Faceless Haven in here, and that's the only reason basically. So Azusa basically plays out in, I just play a ton of lands, I have some big things I want to drop. Most of the things are not too big though, because I usually just have with Azusa like 6 to 7 mana on turn 4. So yeah, you kind of can't play something like an Ulamog, I mean. Like Ugin and Vorinclex are just too good not to play, but other than that we don't play too much other ramp cards. And we just have a ton, and I mean a ton of draw engines in the deck. So you see just like a lot of cards that are just there to draw cards, because if we just draw cards, we can play all the lands, and that's just huge for us. So yeah, our 1 and 2 drop section is mostly utility based, and also able to do something proactively before Azusa comes down. Because mana dorks, unless they're Llanowar Elves or Gilded Goose or Arboreal Grazer, don't really do too much, because we still just get Azusa on 3 anyways. And then the other cards like Eye of Vecna, Treasure Map, and Maze My Tome, those are pretty good, because like Maze My Tome, for example, I can go Maze My Tome to Azusa on 3, play 2 lands, and activate Maze My Tome, right? That's just a line of play that happens in this deck. We also play cards like Mulch and Winding Way and Nissa's Triumph to just give us more lands into the hand, and we have a pretty big land tutor package in the deck, because with all these utility lands, it's just good to be able to play or like get any one of them. Mostly Field of the Dead first, right? So cards like Elvish Glamour really help us here. And yeah, the big draw engines in the deck are Momentous Fall and Rishkar's Expertise, being able to draw us cards equal to the power of the highest creature. And then we have a bunch of creatures like Ashaya, Soul of the Wild, or a Cultivator Colossus, which is basically power and toughness equal to the number of lands we control, and then we just like draw 10, 15, sometimes 20 cards off of that, and that's just huge, to be honest. Anyways, enough talking. Hope you enjoy the deck, hope you enjoy the gameplay, and remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because it helps me out a lot. Let's go. We are ready to play against Clothes, God of Destiny. And textbook. That's what I call this hand. Absolutely textbook. Yeah, I mean, what else? Like, this is just the perfect hand. If I draw another land here, and remember we play over like 50% lands, I would have played the Maze Might, because then I guarantee the Maze Might into Azusa Maze Might Tome activation play. But now I don't guarantee that, so I think it's just Nissa's Triumph as the most consistent play here. 1 snow, 1 non-snow. Get into the hand, thank you very much. Explore, sure. Another land, pass to me. And Azusa. Land, and what is going to be? Either Maze Might or Treasure Map, right? Kind of like... If I go Maze Might Tome, I can scry, and then scry again. Like, I just want to get a land or a draw engine here. This only grabs lands. Winding Way, I can choose between lands and creatures. Okay. So let's try, see what's on top. Okay, Scoot Swarm is perfect. Yep. So now I think okay, I have a bunch of options here. Yeah, I think I still have one more turn on the Outcast, so Scoot Swarm, Forest. Let's name. Well, not let's name. Let's get some lands. Perfect. This would have been a land actually, but oh well. So now you. Yep. More Scoot Swarm triggers. And I played the treasure map here just because I wanna activate it. Hopefully the Scoot Swarm is really annoying for them. They need some kind of board wipe. So activate Maze Mind. Don't need you. Oh, treasure map first was the play here for sure. Oh yeah, that's fine. Because now I get more Scoot Swarms. I can play land from the graveyard. Yep. Get a bunch of triggers. Draw a card of Maze Mind. Yep. Get all these. Okay, the game is dying right now, but as one does with all these triggers, right? I think I still have one additional land drop. Yeah. Yep, I do. Perfect. Okay, so it paid off that we didn't activate the treasure map because we're just that good at the game. Because what happens now is I can activate Field of Ruin on their Den of the Bugbear. I can get an additional land trigger here. And then I have one untapped land for the treasure map. Okay, beautiful. Yep. And Arena has like a soft cap of, I believe, 250 tokens on the field. So I'm just going to attack with these now, and then I activate. Yep, and that brings me right back to the token cap. Notably, by doing it this way, I don't get the treasures of the treasure map, so maybe that's actually just worse. Yep, I get another land. And they should be dead next turn unless they have some kind of board wipe. So that's pretty great. Yeah, the game is just freezing. But board's looking kind of hot. Yep, done. Also, my computer is pretty decent. It's just this is Arena dying. It's not my computer. Like, yeah, like the server just can't handle these calculations, which is I don't know what I should think about this because it's Magic. You would have seen this, right? Yep, number is going up. Number is up. And now you see the token cap kicking in. Wait, what is it doing? Why is it going down so slowly? What is happening? Yeah, I am going to cut this. Yeah, so it just ticked down as slowly as you've seen previously. And the opponent had enough, I guess. We did it, we broke the game. We are ready to play against the Scarab God. And let's see where this game takes us. 3 lands, a Mulch, Augur on the draw, so that's pretty good. So I'm very likely to hit my 6th land drop, I believe. Yep. Ooh, Crucible is nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. So... Okay, they're on a zombie tribal plan, maybe? Yeah, they are for sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Currently considering... I think I just have to Nissa's Triumph here and then go to discard basically, right? Because Mulch is not instant, right? Yeah, so none of this was instant. Already have a basic forest, right? A normal one, yeah. Okay, let's grab double snow covered. And then it's never the Crucible, I think, and not the Augur. So it's I feel like it's between Rendon 7 and Vorinclex. Maybe it's just the Mulch actually. But I can just play the Mulch next turn. Because I can go Azusa, dump out my lands, play Mulch. Maybe it's just Vorinclex. Sure. Just get all the lands into play and then see where we go from there. Hope they tap out. They did tap out. Nice. Okay. Azusa. Land, Mulch. Yep. Would have loved to get the Oracle eventually, but we already have the Augur, so it's not that bad. And what's next? Okay, Azusa dies. That's fine. Yep. So now I can go Azusa, 3 land drops Crucible for the future. I like that. Yep. You, Crucible. Go! Because, they're just going to deploy Scarab God, don't they? Yeah. I could have also played the Augur over this Crucible. I think that was very valid as well. But now I have the creature in hand, so I can go Rendon 7, minus, play Great Henge and then play the Augur of Orm, which I do think is just a great play. No blocks, I need my Azusa here. So let's try that. Ooh, there's an Ancient Green Warden. Yeah, I think I just like going for the board here. Minus. I go with Augur. Unlucky. Anyways. Play. Pass turn. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good so far. The problem becomes that they are going to reanimate my Vorinclex with their Scarab God. And that is going to make me extremely sad, I believe. So can I hold them off? I believe I can, because I can Nylea's Intervention for a Field of the Dead. And then just... like, they're going to... The big problem here is actually just the drain of the Scarab God, not necessarily the Vorinclex. Yeah, because now I just get a shit ton of... The drain is not even that bad because I gain 2 each turn, right? Yeah. So let's calculate a bit. How many lands do I get here? So this costs... do I even get that many lands? I wish I could remove a counter off of this somehow and then just... oh no, it's 8 mana anyways, right? 1, 2... I want Field of the Dead, and do I want to have something else? Let's go with 3. Yep. Resolve all. Now, Field of the Dead. Oh, Scavenger Grounds for sure. Field of the Dead. And Castle Garenbrig? Yeah, Castle Garenbrig. And where is the field? Where is the field? There is the field. Beautiful. So we play you. Yep. Okay, I got the finale in hand. Now I plus a random 7. Could've... Oh, you know what play I missed? Just... Yeah, okay, you can scream at me. So the play here was for sure Nyleas for pretty much everything and then just minus random 7. Yeah, okay, now I still do this. Like, I get a bunch of double triggers. Yep. Yep, and I hold up the Scavenger Grounds. So... Plus, like, ups and downs, ups and downs. I think I should have attacked with the 13-13 here and just put a bit of pressure on. But I win in 2 turns if they don't do anything here. Because when all these lands come untapped, I just finale them. And the card I usually get with finale, because I don't have Craterhoof, because I don't feel like I need it, I think Treeshaker Chimera does the job better. Because it is way more useful, like just as a card on its own than Craterhoof, and they have to put, like, it removes all the blockers on its own, right? The thing is now, I kind of want to Scavenger Grounds here. Yeah. Yep. Get rid of you. Do they Scarab God in response? They don't. So yeah, this obviously delays, like, this weakens my next turn, but I think it's fine overall. What do they kill? Okay, and now I can't play my lands off the top. Now they reanimate that, sure. That's fine. Red and 7 can... I think I just want to hold my defense, because again, finally just kills them next turn. Yep, discard forest. I can play that from the graveyard. It's nice. Okay, plus. Okay, that's 1 land. Unlucky, I guess. Remember, I can't. 1. Kind of, if I had gotten 1 more land, I had a land to discard here. But I really just... Like, I could now go land, Lurking Predators, but again, I kind of just want to kill them next turn. So... Pastor? I also get to just get 2 more life with get to have 2 more life with Great Henge. Yep. If they have a Massacre, I'm just dead, right? That would be funny. Please don't have it. Is there... No, okay. Yep, that's an Ashaya. It's fine. And let's count mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14? 15? X equals 15, seems good. For now, and then we can just get 2 more lands. Shaya. Now these tap for green as well. Pretty good. because then I can like tap to add 2 green, then get the 2 blue, get 2 black there, just reanimate. Pretty good. Okay, I think I start on the Skewed Swarm. Oh no, I start on the Ren and 7+. Yep. Ooh, that's a Kalni ambush. Honestly, oh no, I can't play that from the graveyard as... Like, I can only play it from the graveyard as a land. Anyways, let's start with the Skewed Swarm. And if they have a counter spell, they have to counter that, right? Okay. Then... land. Yep. Get a bunch of triggers. Oh man, we're doing this again? Yeah, let's... Okay. Yep. And then X equals 10. I think that's enough. Okay, that's 9 times. Yeah. And... Yep. Finally, get a bunch of Vorinclex triggers as well. And if that doesn't work, I'm just going to play another land and... Yeah, okay. It worked. Search library, and now I would just get something like just a trampler is good enough. Yeah, let's take the Carnage Tyrant, doesn't matter too much. Oop, that's pretty loud whenever something like that happens. Anyways, I attack. What are you gonna do? 47 attackers. Yep, and you see you don't really need Crater. It's fun, but yeah. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. And the cases where it is actually winning you the game over a Treeshaker Chimera, is it actually worth it to have that in the deck as opposed to a Treeshaker Chimera that can just do much more than a Crater on its own? Yep, GG. We are ready to play against Urgi. And yeah, I like this hand. Let's go. Let's keep. Forest, Nessus Triumph. Yep. And let's grab double snow covered. So I think the Bag of Holding. Yeah, I think there is Storm version. Anyways, Forest, Azusa, Field of the Dead, and I think I want to crack the Vorinclex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just want to get the tap lands out of the way, basically. Yep. And 1, 2, and which dumb big thing do I play? The Treeshaker, because it removes their Burgie next turn. Oh, and they didn't like that. Huh. GG. We are ready to play against Tiamat. And let's see. I kinda like this. Yeah, I kinda like this. Because I feel like the mulch, like on average, mulch gives you like 2 lands. Even if it only gives 1 land, I still have the Oracle of Modaya, so it's not too bad. I can, like, also big engine here is just green 1 plus fetch land. That's really amazing, because then you never miss your land drops ever, right? Oh my god, yes, perfect. That is a land. So snow covered forest it is. So now, if I get even 1 more land here, okay, I'm likely just going to play the treasure map, because now I have all the lands I ever want. Yeah, do that over mulch, otherwise I draw too many cards. And then next turn I can go Azusa, play my lands, and then either mulch or treasure map. Whichever I desire. Kiora, sure, that's fine.
You don't mind if I take my octopus for a walk?
Yep, Azusa. Land. And since I always am going to hit my land drops with this Green Warden, maybe? Wait, so if I Oracle, then I have I have 4 land drops next turn? That's exactly 1 missing to play Oracle plus Green Warden next turn. And I do think I want to go with the Oracle, right? But isn't it just activate treasure map in either case? That's interesting. I think I don't go with the mulch and I go with the treasure map instead, just because I have this Green Warden Terramorphic Expanse engine going on. Also, that helps me shuffle the top for Oracle. Like, it's just so much value here. I think they go with Tiamat. No, they go with Uro. Great choice, good card. They draw 2 off of that as well. Yeah, pretty good. So I kind of want to play to the board before the big dragons hit the battlefield, because I kind of can't stop them. I can just try to overpower them. Night of Autumn. Okay, sure. So that gets rid of the treasure map. I still get my 1 scry. Oh, Great Henge. Yes, that's the draw engine. And I kind of really just want to hit my land drops now, so I go with Green Warden, Expanse, like just to hit those land drops every single time, right? Yep, seems good. And no point in attacking, like, I value Azusa being on the field right now. A lot, as you can imagine. Okay, next turn. I hope they just go with their commander. That would make me really happy. Okay, that's a Golos. That makes me a bit less happy, but also it's not that much of a problem, because even if they have like 1, 2, 3 more turns of Field of the Dead on the field, in the end of the day, when I play my field, I just get way more zombies than them, right? The main problem is just the Golos activations. That is the bad part. And them having 3 more mana, and then potentially removing something here. That's what I don't want to see, obviously. Okay, Sarkhan, yeah, perfect. The only scary part here is now the Golos activation. So, yep, draw discard, sure. Or discard draw. Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we start out on Great Henge, because that's only 2 mana. Now we Oracle. Land off the top. We can shuffle this away and then get another land off the top, right? But that represents my Field of the Dead, to be perfectly honest. So I just kind of want that card. So I go with the Blasts on here. Oh, and the Expanse, okay, sure. Yep. I just want this Overworld Hydra for the field because, again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the field. Yeah, I have enough individual cards, and then I just get so many triggers off of that. Tiamat, sure, that is fine. Honestly, if I were them, I think I would have just spun the wheel on the Golos. I think that would have been more impactful. This cry of the Lifecrafter's Bestiary is kind of wasted, but what can you do? If you draw good cards, you gotta draw good cards, right? They get a bunch of dragons. Who could have guessed, right? Nothing too scary in here. They can't give all their dragons haste, correct? Yeah. So I think I win just because unless they have a board wipe, I just go field and just create so many zombies that they can't deal with that.
I love to make a splash.
They kill my Green Warden, that's kind of an issue, but... Let's see, they go with Goldspan here, right? Yeah, Goldspan. And if they forget that Green Warden has reach, that is bad for them. But it does have reach, so... Yep, they're hovering it, they know. Okay, yeah, keep on top, for sure. Ooh, that's an Hour of Promise, that's so good. Hour of Promise, do I actually want to draw that? Or not? I believe I do. Let's shuffle first, because I don't want to draw that land. Yep, take action. And there is the Field of the Dead. Let's go. Yep. We draw a Ren in 7, so that's pretty good. Kind of thinking right now. I have 2 big reachers, which is pretty great. Honestly, maybe I just play another big reacher. I think we started with playing the lands off the top. Yep, sure. Yep, sure. Yep. Another big reacher. Nice. And I kind of don't want to draw this Ugin. Like, the one card I would get rid of is Golos, but I don't care. Now the Scoot Swarm. Nah, I think I have enough creatures here. So let's activate the Terramorphic. Yep. Go again. Yep. Another Terramorphic expanse. And I believe we have one more, right? Yep. Nice. That just gives us so many land drops with Field of the Dead. It's really, really disgusting. And that is it. No attacks, but we have huge creatures on the board. So yeah, like these are just absolutely massive reachers, and I don't think the Dragon deck expected that. So I think they just spin the wheel? No, they just go more big boys. Sure. So next turn we swing it with everything and they die, right? Because the zombies alone represent 32 points of damage to their face.
Are you ready?
And then I can activate my 2 manlands with the Lair of the Hydra and the Faceless Haven. So yep, that's just lethal on board next turn. I believe that is it for them. But yeah, this is really a Field of the Dead deck. Like just super landfall instead of just trying to go into like a 10 drop and then just pray. Let's see. I think they surrender here. Yep. Last turn. None of these has trample. Would be nice. Okay. They basically give up. So we block. Dragons get +1/+0, but I only have 2 mana, right? Yeah. Yep. Block you. Block you. Block you. Block you. Yep. And they surrender. GG! We are ready to play against Bergie. And this is one of those hands I wouldn't necessarily keep. Kind of just want to top deck land, don't I? I think it wouldn't hurt binning this. Get more land. Honestly, yeah, this is better because I can now play the lands off the top and I have access to my field. There's the Scoot Swarm again. Kind of just No, wait, that hand is also just less land. Well, no, it's less lands, but now I have the Maze Mind Tome activation to get my lands on the top. Okay, and they're not a Storm deck, they're a Spellslinger deck, so I need to avoid getting damaged at all costs, basically. Yep, land on top, always. And I start out with dumping all the lands into play, I believe. Yep. Buried Ruin, Forest, and whatever. Let's do it now. Doesn't matter too much. Well, would impact our plays, but I don't think they expect instant speed interaction from the mono green deck anyways, right? Yep, no attacks. No blocks. I mean... So I feel like I just wanna play around my Field of the Dead again. I feel like that's just really important in blocking them. So yeah, I think I should have upkeep Scryed here. Yeah, that was the play for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even have enough different cards, don't I? But I can start duplicating my Scoot Swarm. And if I do that, what else can I do? I could... Yeah, I think I start with the Augur of Odin. Then I scry. There's the land on top. Now this. Scoot Swarm. Land. Yep. Evolving Wilds. And activate again. And now I have 8 Scoot Swarms that can jump block all day, every day. And that is pretty great. Yep. And beginning from last turn, Field of the Dead also goes into that pile. Honestly, I'm never blocking with the Azusa and just might as well take the 1 damage. So what else? What else? Yep, seize the Spalls. And they try to storm off here. Make no mistake, I could still just die because with the Kiln Fiend, if they give a trample, and they play enough instant sorcery this turn, I just die, but I mean, can't really avoid that. So Cathartic, that's really good for them. 7-2. It's a... Yeah, okay, that's a good game. Yeah. GG. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And yeah, Azusa Lost But Seeking is a pretty cool ramp deck. Before we continue, I have to say I did a little mistake. A Hashep Oasis should be in the deck because it's an untapped green source that is not a field. So you can cut a forest or a snow covered forest. Doesn't really matter too much. And if you want to play this deck on a budget, I think this is a pretty nice deck. The most important cards are the field and the whole land package, and then the draw engines are just like your proactive plays on turn 2. Those are really important. Some cards are pretty interchangeable, like Thorn Mammoth, Treeshaker Chimera, Kogla. Those are not like the real deal. Basically what you want is the card draw and the land, everything that says land on it, and then card draw. That's really what you want in this deck. And then like Ugin is pretty cuttable in this deck, believe it or not. Vorinclex is pretty cuttable. Carnage Tyrant, yeah, you don't need those. Like the left half of the deck, that's where it's at basically. Obviously you need field, because you know, as you've seen, the deck basically finds Field of the Dead every single match. And you want to have enough untapped lands. If you go for any one card or like rare land outside of that, I can just recommend going for a Blast Zone, because having a potential board wipe that can get rid of problematic permanents, it's slow, but like if you have a problematic permanent that you really need to get rid of, it's really good to fetch out and then just deal with it that way. Yeah, then just like play subpar cards like Reliquary Tower, for example, like just any untapped land really. Other than that, I think the deck is pretty fun to play. I really like it. I think it's as pure landfall as you can get. No fancy Omnath shenanigans. It's just play my lands, I get Field of the Dead triggers. Nice. Yeah, this is it for today. See you tomorrow and stay safe.